Hi YouTubers. No, that's just weird. Hi guys. It's Tamina. I just woke up from a nap and thought I would do a sit down video and do a tag one. So I've got them here on my phone and I'm going to do the throwback tag. So we'll start with question number 1. What year were you born? I was born in 1985, which makes me 31 years old. Okay. Do you have any pictures of yourself when you were younger? Yes. Yes, I do. I have a lot. Quite a lot. What TV shows did I watch when I was growing up? Number 3. So the earliest memory that I have of a TV show would probably be The Smurfs. And it's like, I don't even know if it was in America. Anyway, it was these blue... Oh yeah, it was in America because they've made the movie, The Smurfs. Anyway, it was The Smurfs and it was the cartoon. So that's what I used to watch. And there was another one called Snorkels, which were like underwater people. So used to watch that as well. Okay, number 4. What did you want to be when you grow up? And do you still want to be that? Okay, I wanted to be a beauty therapist. And I did the course, completed all of it, worked in the industry for about 3 years. And worked out that I didn't like it. And it's so funny because I'm seeing so many people at my age doing their full course, and I'm thinking, like, it's just a waste of time. You've got to find clients, you've got to rent a space once you're fully qualified, you know, you've got to pay for all your product. Like, at the end of the day, it's not, I'd rather just do a job and get paid hourly instead of working on my own. So yeah, so that's what I wanted to do. And yeah, show a video of yourself when you were younger. Can't do that, sorry guys. But my pop did document a lot of us kids growing up. So yeah, it was lovely to watch back. Like, even as an adult, it's still lovely to watch. What were your favourite toys to play with? Well, I had this little pink bear. I think his name was Pinky. And it had a little music box thingy in it that used to play Rockabye Baby. And it was like so worn. I got it when I was born, and in the end it just was like, it had no fur left in it. It ended up being tossed out. But yeah, that was my favourite toy to play with when I was little. 7. What was the most embarrassing thing that you can remember doing? There was lots of embarrassing things. I remember once I went out to dinner for Chinese, and was at a shopping centre, Vincennia, and I was walking down this place. I was probably about 17. Anyway, this cockroach like headed right for me and crawled up my jean leg, and literally I pulled off all my bottoms and was like running around like a maniac with a G-string on because it was still stuck to my leg, and it was like huge. So like, I think that was one of my most embarrassing moments. Like, I just ripped off my pants. I just didn't care because there was a cockroach in there. That was very embarrassing because there was people around. Okay, read something you wrote when you were in kindergarten. Okay, so I did I remember reading a book that my nan that my mum had kept, and the story was about my nan. Now, my nan's got very dark skin because she's Mauritius Islander. And for some reason, when I was a kid, I thought that if you had dark skin, you were either African or Aboriginal. So, and around our area, we have a lot of Aboriginal communities. A lot of my friends are Aboriginal. So I automatically thought my nan was Aboriginal. So I was reading through this storybook, and it says, it was in year 1, and it says, oh, my nan has black skin, she's Aboriginal. And I thought that was really funny that I wrote that. So, number 9, 3 songs you loved to listen to as a child. I think my mum had like old records, and there was a Chipmunk Christmas one, and there was also a Mickey Mouse one. I remember we always used to play them on the record player, like, which was pretty cool. I remember that. Okay, number 10. What was one funny thing you dressed up for Halloween when you were younger? Never did Halloween, never really participated, so I'll pass on that one. Number 11. Tell a funny story of something you remember happening when you were young. Okay, So I don't remember it happening, but family and my brother and sister have told me about it. My mum's told me about it. So when I was little, because there's a little bit of an age gap, my older brother and sister, Christy and Tim, wrapped me up in a sheet when I was like 6 weeks old, while my mum was like gone probably for 2 seconds. And they wrapped me up in a sheet and they hung me out the 2-story window that we were living in and was swinging the sheet back and forth. I don't know whether they wanted me dead, but yeah, so that was a bit crazy. That was a bit funny. So they remember doing it, I've been told about it, and Mum remembers finding them doing it. So number 12, are there any special things you've kept from when you were a child? Probably not so much when I was a child, but my nan did give it. I should find it actually. My nan gave me this thing, and I went to TAFE when I was 16 and I'd done a chef's course. It was after I'd done my beauty therapy course, I think. No, I'd done my beauty therapy course after that. So I did a chef's course, and my nan, pardon me. So my nan said, if you pass the course, I'll give you this thing, which I always loved, and it was like a little glass pendant, I would say, and it had a woman's face engraved in it. It was really old. My nan had it for a very long time, and she gave it to me as a present when I passed my chef's course. So I think that's something that I've held on to, that's really special to me. So that would be one thing. Okay. What was something weird you used to do as a child? Oh, okay. So me and my best friend Jess, when we were little, we used to get water because our parents would be like, go play, go, you know, get out of the house kind of thing. Me and Jess used to get water in a container, and we'd pick flower petals, and we would put the flower petals in the water, like it would be roses, daisies, anything, and we'd get bath salts and stick it in there as well to make it kind of smell nice. And we would go knocking on doors trying to sell perfume, and believe it or not, people would buy these containers, which were like all like assorted containers that we could just find, like jars, whatever it may be, and we would charge them $2.50 for a jar of water with petals in it and bath salts, and people bought them. So I think that was one funny thing that I used to do as a child. What's the scariest thing you remember that happened to you when you were younger? I think there's a lot of things that happened to me when I was younger. Like a lot of just awkward moments or things that had happened to me. I remember one time, again with Jess, we were trying to move a tall boy, which is a chest of drawers, to the power point to get a TV in the plug, in the power supply. So we were trying to plug it in, and as we were moving the chest of drawers, thinking they were moving, it was actually tipping forward, and it was like old style TVs, so like huge and heavy. And I remember it flipping over onto my back because I was moving it, and I was probably about 8. God knows why I was doing it anyway, and never asked for an adult's permission or help. And Jess was beside me trying to get it in the cord. Anyway, it ended up flipping over my back, and it was massive. Like, the TV was huge. It would have weighed probably 20 kilos, I reckon, or 15 kilos, easy. It was huge. It was old. It was like a box, and it smashed on my back and then rolled over, and the corner of it smashed into my best friend Jess's foot, and her foot went blue. My foot got hit as well, went blue. My back had bruises and cuts all over it. It was like pretty hectic. So that was probably one of the scariest things that I did when I was little. 15. How is the world now different from how it was when you were a child? Okay, this is a big one. This is going to be the last question. So I'm always saying this to the kids, and you know, the world has changed so much with technology that when I was a kid, we were sent out, like as soon as we got home from school, we were sent out to go play on our bikes or go play with our friends in the street or out in the backyard, or we'd collect tadpoles, or we'd do stuff like that, where today kids just will not do stuff like that. They want to be on the PS4, they want to play computer games, they want to be on YouTube, they want to do all these things or watch videos and stuff, instead of being out there and being productive. We personally make sure the boys and Jayla get outside and have a break. So there's so many hours, so it's an hour for an hour. So an hour technology is an hour outside. So that's how it works. If they say they're bored, they go outside, and then they can go on technology for a bit. But I think that would have to be the biggest change, would be the difference from when I was a kid, which was like, say, 25 years ago, to now, when this day and age, the kids just do not want to go out and entertain themselves, and it's everywhere. And you know what, it's not safe enough to go send your kids out to ride on the road, or like when I was younger, it's not safe. That, you know, places are built up more now. There's a lot more shonky people out there, so you can't really trust your kids to be out and about on the streets with their friends. It's just really unheard of now, which is really sad. But yeah, guys, so that was just a tag from me, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And please hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. And any suggestions of any videos or any challenges would be awesome. And I'll see you guys in our next video. Bye.